Beloved luminous ones, I, Archangel Michael, step forward in this eternal now to speak directly to the quiet chambers of your soul. Feel the vibration of these words not only with your mind but with the subtle currents of your heart, for the language of the higher realms is not bound by letters or sound. It is an energy, a living flame of remembrance that awakens the truth already dwelling within you. Allow the blue-gold radiance of my presence to settle around you like a gentle breeze, a sacred fire that warms and uplifts, guiding you toward the mastery that has always been your birthright. You are eternal beings of light, vast beyond the limitations of form, yet you chose to clothe yourselves in the density of matter so that the infinite could experience itself through your eyes, your hands, your breath. The journey of the soul across lifetimes and galaxies is not an accident, it is a masterpiece of exploration. Through joy and sorrow, triumph and loss, creation and dissolution, you have gathered wisdom like precious jewels. Each lesson, each encounter, each moment of awe or confusion has added depth to the radiant tapestry of your essence. Nothing has been wasted. Every tear you have shed has watered the soil of awakening. Every smile you have offered has sent ripples of light across the cosmos. Now the great turning of ages calls you into a new phase of this grand adventure. Your earth is rising into a higher octave of vibration, and with her rise comes the invitation for all who dwell upon her to awaken to their innate mastery. Mastery does not mean domination or control, it is not about bending the world to your will. True mastery is the art of living as the soul while walking upon the earth, of holding the eternal flame of love steady amidst the changing winds of circumstance. It is the ability to remain anchored in the truth of who you are even as the old structures of society, belief, and identity fall away. It is remembering that you are both the dancer and the dance, both the drop and the infinite ocean. Many of you feel this call already. You sense it in the subtle restlessness that whispers through your days, in the sudden moments of clarity that pierce the fog of routine. Perhaps you have noticed relationships shifting, careers no longer fitting, old patterns dissolving. Perhaps your body speaks with new sensations, your dreams carry vivid messages, your heart opens in unexpected surges of compassion. These are signs that the eternal flame is awakening within you, urging you to release the heavy garments of fear and step into the luminous garment of your true self. This process can be both exhilarating and disorienting. The familiar may crumble, the comfortable may no longer satisfy, yet within the seeming chaos there is a deeper order, a perfect orchestration by the infinite to free you from all that obscures your light. To embrace this eternal flame, begin where you are. Close your eyes and breathe, letting each inhale draw the universe into you and each exhale return your love to the universe. Feel the steady rhythm of your heartbeat, the quiet pulse of life that has carried you through every moment of this incarnation. Within that rhythm is the signature of the Creator, the proof that you are never separate from the source. Imagine now a sapphire blue flame igniting gently in the center of your chest. This flame is not a symbol only, it is a living reality, the spark of divine mastery that has always resided within you. Let it expand with each breath until it fills your entire being, mind, body, and soul with a warmth that is both tranquil and powerful. As you attune to this inner fire, you will begin to hear its guidance. Sometimes it comes as a quiet intuition, a sudden knowing without logical explanation. Sometimes it arrives as a feeling of deep peace that directs you more surely than any spoken instruction. Trust these subtle movements. The eternal flame communicates in the language of resonance, not of force. It will never command you with fear or urgency. Instead, it invites, it beckons, it gently illuminates the next step without revealing the entire path. This requires faith, a willingness to move forward even when the mind clamors for certainty. But each time you follow the gentle nudge of your soul, the light grows brighter, the path clearer, the song of your inner mastery louder. Living from the eternal flame transforms how you perceive the world. You begin to recognize that every challenge is a sacred initiation, every encounter a mirror reflecting some facet of your own divinity. The person who irritates you becomes an opportunity to practice patience and compassion. The unexpected loss becomes an invitation to trust the hidden wisdom of the universe. The moments of beauty, a sunrise, a child's laughter, the fragrance of a flower become gateways into the eternal present where all is already whole. When you live in this awareness, you no longer seek to escape life's experiences, you embrace them as expressions of the infinite exploring itself through you. This is the heart of inner mastery, to remain centered in love regardless of outer circumstance. The world around you may swirl with uncertainty, but the eternal flame within you remains steady. Economic systems may shift, old paradigms may collapse, relationships may transform, yet you can stand in the quiet power of your own soul, radiating peace and clarity. This does not mean becoming passive or detached. True mastery expresses itself through inspired action. Guided by the wisdom of the heart, you will know when to speak, when to remain silent, when to move forward, and when to rest. Your life becomes a living prayer, each decision aligned with the greater harmony of creation. Beloved ones, mastery is not achieved by rejecting your humanity. It is realized by infusing your humanity with divinity. Honor your emotions, they are sacred messengers. Honor your body, it is the temple of the soul. Honor your relationships, they are the mirrors through which love learns its infinite shapes. When fear arises, do not condemn it, embrace it in the light of your eternal flame until it dissolves into understanding. When doubt whispers, remember that even doubt is a doorway to deeper faith. When joy blossoms, let it fill you without reservation, for joy is the natural fragrance of your true nature. As you deepen in this awareness, new gifts will awaken. Your intuition will sharpen, creativity will flow effortlessly, synchronicities will guide you with gentle precision. You may discover healing abilities, enhanced sensitivity to subtle energies, or an expanded capacity to inspire and uplift others. These are not special powers to inflate the ego, they are natural expressions of the soul when freed from the chains of fear. Use them in service of love, and they will multiply. Hoard them for personal gain, and they will wither. The eternal flame thrives in generosity, for it is born of the infinite abundance of the Creator. Know also that you are never alone on this journey. Legions of angelic beings stand beside you, offering guidance and support whenever you invite them. My own presence surrounds you in this very moment. Feel the gentle weight of my wings of sapphire light resting upon your shoulders, the protective strength of my sword cutting through the veils of illusion. I do not walk ahead of you as a distant savior, I walk with you as a brother of light, reminding you of the power that already lives within your own heart. Call upon me whenever you feel weary or uncertain, and I will amplify the flame of courage and clarity until you remember your own mastery. Now, beloved hearts, envision this eternal flame expanding beyond your individual being. See it flowing outward to embrace your loved ones, your community, your nation, your planet. Imagine it rising into the skies, weaving through the stars, touching every soul in every dimension. This is not fantasy, it is the true nature of love, which knows no boundaries. Each time you radiate this light, you participate in the great awakening that is transforming your world. Every thought of compassion, every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness sends ripples of luminous energy across the collective field, accelerating the evolution of all life. The age of passive waiting is over. The time of conscious co-creation is here. You are not helpless witnesses to global change, you are the very architects of the new dawn. Through the mastery of your own inner flame you contribute to the symphony of planetary ascension. Stand firm in the truth of your being. Let your life be a testimony to the power of love to heal, to unite, to create miracles. When you doubt your impact, remember that even a single candle can pierce the deepest darkness, and you are far more than a single candle, you are a living sun. Beloved luminous ones, I, Archangel Michael, bow to the radiance that you are. You are the eternal flame made manifest, the infinite exploring itself through form, the master disguised as the student, the star who chose to shine upon the earth. Trust the wisdom of your soul. Nurture the flame within. Walk your path with courage, compassion, and joy. As you do, you will discover that mastery is not a distant summit but the very ground beneath your feet, the very breath within your chest, the very love that has carried you through lifetimes and will carry you beyond the stars. Remember always, you are loved beyond measure, guided beyond doubt, and destined to awaken fully to the brilliance you already are. Stand now in the fire of your own divinity and let the eternal flame of inner mastery illuminate the world.